Hi guys, this is Annie, and tonight I have a fun manicure for you. I'm calling it my party manicure because it's just full of so much sparkles. So with that said, let me show you what you need and let's get started. And these are the items that we will be needing for tonight's manicure. I have my base color, I have my glitter polish that goes on top of that, my fast drying top coat, I have some striping tape, as well as some extra glitter I want to throw on there. And to pick my glitter up, I'm going to use my wax pencil, but if you don't have this, you can use a dotting tool or anything with a tiny tip just to grab some of that glitter off of the little pack here. I also have with me my pair of tweezer and my pair of scissors. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to show you is a little trick that I've known, and some of you probably already know this, but for those of you who don't, this is how we get the best of our glitter polish. So you ever went to the store and you saw glitter nail polish and you picked it up because you thought it was really nice, and you come home and it's like you have to apply 20 million coats before you can actually get the color that you see in the bottle. Yeah, I've had that experience before too, but I've learned. So here we go. This is what the trick is. This particular glitter that I'm going to use tonight is silver based, but if you put one or two coats on, it seems as though your nail polish doesn't seem thick enough, and a lot of nails come through instead of the glitter as you see in the bottle. So the little trick that I've learned is to always put a base polish under your glitter. Best thing to do is apply a base color that's closer to the nail polish glitter that you're going to use. So for instance, tonight, this one is more of a silver base, but there's highlights of pink and blue little dust in there. So I have used a silver base polish. So I did one coat of that, and this is the Klean Color product. And just one coat I needed off it. And this is number 7, and it's called Pearl Silver. If anybody's interested in that, it doesn't have to be a shiny, whatever silver you have, you can go ahead and use that. And the China Glaze color is number 1025, and this one is called Liquid Crystal. So here I have the base color, and right away you're going to need to have your little silver dust. These are just little hexagon shape dust. It's a little bigger than what's in here, but it's the exact color that's in here. I actually put it on so you can give the nails a little more of a pop where the color is concerned. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I've done it just to pull that color out. And for the striping tape, I've also matched that color with this as well as what's in the bottle. And you're just going to need 2 little tiny pieces of striping tape for the accent nail. So here I have already gone ahead and applied the silver like you see, and grab this dust right away, as well as your little tool that you're going to use to pick it up. And the way we're going to apply this is polish the nail and apply the dust to the nail immediately. And we're just going to place them randomly all over and let that dry. So I'm going to do all of them for you. I'll do maybe 2 nails in regular, and then we'll fast forward the rest, okay? So here we go. And the nice thing is when you put a base color, you don't have to fight too much of actually seeing that glitter. You can put one heavy coat of that, which I've done for these here. So let's do that. I'll show you, okay? So I'm not being very generous on the brush, but I am going very heavy handed on this, and you can already see the difference. And that's all you need, just one coat. You don't have to put 2 and 3 coats to bring that out. Just even it out, and immediately grab your little tool, whatever you have with these dust, and pick some up and just randomly distribute them on the nail. Put as many as you like or as little as you like, or you can even not even put any at all, depending on what you're looking for. So that's the first one, and I'm going to continue with the next. And you can see how shiny it is compared to this one. And it's more of the bottle color that we're looking for in here. And that's how we get the best of our glitter polish. So let's continue. Alright guys, and as you saw, as I was putting on the little glitter, I was actually going back in and tapping them down because some of these things could stick up. So you just want to go in when that base polish is wet, and the glitter polish I'm talking about, when that's wet, you just go in and tap down to make sure those little pieces of glitter, the dry glitter that we apply on top, is setting flat down instead of setting in, an angle, because that'll make it very rough. So just go in and tap it down. Make sure it's nice and flat. And then we can go ahead and decorate that accent nail with the striping tape. The easiest way I found to apply striping tape and also seal it in so they last a little longer, because they do tend to tear up if it's not locked in, is to do it when the nail polish is a little damp. So, it's a little sticky to the finger, so now it's the perfect time to apply it. So grab yourself your tweezer and your striping tape, and I have already gone ahead and pre-cut my 2 pieces just to get a hand on things. But the way I like to do this is line it up wherever you want, whatever design you're going to do. And the most important thing for me is to get the edges lined up very well. So for instance, this edge right here at the bottom, I want to line up with the nail polish very, very well. And this takes a little time because the striping tape moves so much. So let me try it this way. So here I am, I'm lining it up, making sure the bottom is lined up with the bottom of the nail polish itself that I applied. Get a nice straight line there. And it's shifting on me. Okay, there we go. And then since that nail polish is damp, this is where I like to go in and just press it down. Kind of grips it a little better. Not too hard, just press it down just a little so the nail polish really is stuck to it and the tape is stuck to that polish. And then the way I cut it is I don't cut it all the way to the edge, because if you cut it exactly as the size of the nail here, I have noticed it tends to peel out. They have that jaggedy little edge protruding and it tends to peel out. So I go in and I cut it a little tiny ways before that nail ends. Very, very tiny that you can't almost see it. So there it is. And then you press the edge down and make sure it's nice and secure. Press it down, and then we do the other tape. And it's the same thing. We line it up and press it down so it stays into the polish. Pressing it down, and I'm going to cut that again a little way before the nail ends so we don't have that protruding piece to both sides. This one's already lined up pretty well, so I'm just going to cut it right there. So if you can see what I'm talking about, I'll see if I could show you a close-up, and I'll show you what I mean, that it almost looks like it's the perfect fit, but there's a tiny little space left, very small, right here. That's what you want to do. Leave a tiny little space so it doesn't pull up. And now we can go ahead and top coat all of them. And you want to probably hit the one with the striping tape, the accent nail that I'm doing here tonight. I'm going to hit that with 2 layers of top coat just to secure that tape in. So of course I'm using my favorite, which is the Out the Door top coat. And it's a fast drying top coat, and I do like this one. I've had several top coats before, but this is the best. So it really does dry amazingly fast. And go ahead and apply a top coat. And be very generous, because you don't want those little sparkles that we applied on top. You don't want that to be all jaggedy on top as well. So be very generous with your top coat and cap the nails. And by capping the nails, I usually mean to run the brush at the tips. I'll show you. And for this particular one I'm doing right now, it's very, very thick. I'm putting on a super thick layer on this because I don't want this striping tape to fall out. And I have used striping tape in the past where they have fallen out, just a day or two after I apply the polish. But I realized that when you use 2 or 3 layers of top coat in it, it really locks it in. And if you also cut it, like I showed you how in this video, it really locks it in. And by capping the nails, I mean take a little bit of the polish and swipe over the tips of the nail like that. That usually helps to prevent a little more time and wear and tear from the tips going up. And let's finish top coating the rest. And that's it. Here we have the finished manicure. And I know you can't really see too much of that pink in the nail polish, but it really is popping out here a lot. Sorry my camera's not the best one, guys, but I try my best to give you close-up of pictures so you can see that. So if you need to take a closer look of this, you can go back and view the pictures. So that's it. I do hope you guys enjoy my video tonight. And if you have any questions, always feel free to write to me. I'll answer them as best as I can. And don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming videos as well. And have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye now.